All right, happy Monday night. It is October 18th, 2021, and we are about to play some more King's Quest 6. I am so very excited for this. I cannot wait. I'm really looking forward to finally rescuing the princess. I think we're so close. To recap, we have saved Princess Casima's family from the underworld. We have managed to find the complaint most of the islands have with one another. They all think that someone stole something from each other. We've managed to solve some quests that we didn't know needed solving until we stumbled into them, like Beast's Curse. We had about 10 minutes to not turn into a beast, and we successfully did that. So we got lots happening here, lots going in our way. So let us get back into it and see if we can't wrap this up. We just dropped off the royal family. And now we need to see about... we just dropped off the royal family, so now we need to see about getting into the castle and rescuing Casima. We did our little melodramatic scene in the one shop, so we know what kind of a lamp we're looking for. And now that our hunter's lamp is empty, we're going to go trade it in. Everything's breaking our way here. So let's head into town. If I accidentally click the wrong lamp, I am screwed. So I apologize. I just was at the gym and I came back and I ate a hasty dinner, but apparently I ate it too hasty
Old
because...
lamps for new! Old lamps for new!
Because I'm somehow out of breath. I'm sitting here and I can't breathe. Apparently I ate too much and now I can't breathe. What a life I'm leading.
Old lamps!
Excuse me, peddler, but I have an old lamp that might interest you.
Ah, an old lamp. And what a nice traditional design, too. Take your pick of my new lamps.
Okay, that's better. I had to turn off that overhead light. It just completely washes me out.
Ah, a fine choice, my son. Here is your new lamp. Good day, and I thank you, sir.
Good day.
Look at him go. He's so happy.
Drat, another dud.
Hello. I will be right up.
I wanted to check and see if Jalo had come back to talk to me again.
What can I do for you?
Just talk to the merchant, see what's new.
How fare you, merchant?
Quite well, thank you. I just finished a wonderful book on geological rock formations. Fascinating.
Fascinating. Let's see. I've got...
Alexander is carrying an unusually large black feather.
So it's not from a raven at all. It's probably from Nightmare. Which means I could use it in my magic feats.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
I already have the paintbrush. Let me just chat with the guy.
How fare you, good merchant?
A man my age can only thank the heavens for continued strength, young sire.
students have a midterm exam Tuesday and Wednesday, so I've been getting a lot of clarifying emails trying to find out what's going on and when. All right. Hello, guard dogs. You're instructed not to let me into the castle. You didn't say anything, though, about letting me go around the castle, so don't mind me. I'll just be over here.
Alexander dips the large black feather into the teacup
Indeed,
and stirs
Meech.
the contents gently.
Midterms are very stressful. For me as well. I'm not taking an exam, but, they're asking me questions. Constant questions.
To his amazement, the jet black color of the feather slowly drains from end to tip into the teacup. The teacup mixture blackens and thickens to a paint-like consistency. Alexander carefully puts it away, discarding the drained feather. To paint something, Alexander must first choose a location where...
Sorry. Let's paint something here.
Feeling artistically inspired, Alexander decides to make use of the large blank castle wall. Ah, a doorway. Just what Alexander was thinking this wall needed.
And now I have my... look at that! Look at that! The icon changed. It's now a paintbrush with little paint on it. Tell me that's not adorable. I love this game. Let's cast a spell.
Alexander opens the spell book. With trepidation, Alexander gathers his strength for the enchantment of the painted door. Magic paint, black as ink, bring to life what I think, make it real what I draw, according to this spoken law. The spell worked. The door has magically solidified.
Well then, it is time for the most dangerous part.
Eager to be inside the castle at last, Alexander opens the enchanted door and steps inside. The magic paint door fades back into the wall. So much for an easy exit. There's a strange door on the west wall. There doesn't appear to be any handle or keyhole on the door. 3 dungeon doors line the east wall of the hallway. In the corner is a suit of armor of ancient design. Its right arm beckons slightly. A closed door on the north wall bears a small brass plaque. The plaque reads, "Guard Room." Uh-oh.
Maybe we shouldn't go in there.
There's a door on the east wall.
Gee, thanks.
Alexander decides to find out what's on the other side of that door.
Jalo!
Prince Alexander, I can't believe it! How did you get into the castle?
Well, actually, it's a little hard to explain.
I bet. You run a terrible risk of being here, though. The castle is crawling with guard dogs, especially today. The Wazir will have your hide if he finds you.
I know that, Jalo. But Cosima is being married today. What greater risk is there than that?
Of course you're right. Young love. I forgot what heartburn it is. But what are you supposed to do about it?
I've got to try to see her. Maybe even stop the wedding.
Is that all? And here I thought you would try something dangerous.
Don't worry about me, friend. Just tell me, Where is Cosima?
As far as I know, she's still in her bedroom upstairs. You'd never make it up there, though. The guard dogs are everywhere, and they're very loyal to the crown. Unfortunately, right now the crown means Al-Hazred. If we had proof of something truly afoul, the guard dogs might listen. As it is, they're your enemies, not his.
I understand. I've had no lack of enemies since I got here. In fact, you'd almost think I wasn't welcome.
There's probably a good reason why so many wish to harm you. I believe the Wazir's genie has learned of your presence on the islands.
Tell me about this genie.
Al-Hazred brought the genie with him when he came to this kingdom. It is seldom the genie will take human life himself. Usually he is more of a trickster and a spy. But that doesn't mean he isn't dangerous. In fact, he is quite powerful. If, for example, we could get the genie's lamp, then you could master the genie. Al-Hazred and all our other problems would be solved.
Is that merely wishful thinking? Or do you have something in mind?
Well, I admit I have often daydreamed about owning that lamp. My fingers are nimble enough, and I could probably find a chance to steal it. Unfortunately, the theft would be detected immediately, and I happen to prefer my neck attached to my body.
If the theft were detected.
Exactly. So, I have also thought if I had a replica of the genie's lamp, an exact replica, I just might be able to... where would we get a replica of the genie's lamp?
Where indeed?
Dreaming's pleasant, but I'm afraid it won't help to stop the wedding. But for Cosima's sake, well, I wish you luck. I'll be here if you can think of anything I can do to help.
Thanks, Jalo.
So that voice actor is Chuck McCann. He voiced a ton of stuff in the 90s. He was Duckworth the butler from DuckTales. He also voiced a bunch of like supporting characters in the Tailspin TV show. And then a bunch of other things that I actually didn't recognize, like TV shows that I just never watched growing up. So, but yeah, he has something like 90 different voice credits to his name on IMDb. He actually only passed away a few years ago. He passed away in 2018, but yes, Chuck McCann. Where would we find a replica of the genie's lamp? Well, how does this work?
I've been thinking of what you said about swapping a replica for the genie's lamp. I got this lamp from the old lamp seller in town. Do you think it will pass?
Why, yes! It's an exact replica. That's amazing. How did you guess?
I suppose it was intuition.
And a cutscene.
I'll have to wait for the right moment, mind you. But I should be able to get close enough to swap this for the real thing, and none shall be the wiser. Now you shall see Jalo's skill.
I'm sure your hands are mightier than my sword, my clever friend.
Go ahead and do as you've planned, and let me worry about swapping the lamp. If I accomplish the trickery, I'll manage to get the lamp to you somehow. You never fear.
I have faith, Jalo. You are a true friend.
Aw, shucks. I'd do anything for the princess.
Here, Prince Alexander, just hang out in my room.
The wall above Jalo's desk sports a notice of a circus. It seems very old. Jalo keeps his desk neat and tidy. A plain trunk provides minimal storage for the bedroom.
I mean,
Alexander doesn't want to intrude on Jalo's privacy by looking through his trunk.
you already wandered into his room uninvited. Alright.
Alexander hears a door of the north hall open. Then, the sound of guard dog footsteps. The footsteps are headed this way.
Let's hide.
Alexander opens the dungeon door and slips inside. Alexander hears the guard dog leave the basement. It seems he's safe enough for the moment. A plain cot is the only furnishing in the stark dungeon cell. Alexander opens the dungeon door and slips inside.
This is about data gathering. We're being thorough here.
Mother?
A ghost!
Mother, where are you?
A spirit weeps inconsolably on the cot. The spirit appears to be the ghost of a little boy.
What do you want to bet that's Ali, who I was told about in the land of the dead?
What's the matter, little boy?
I'm lost. I can't find my mother. I don't know why she would just leave me here. I've been alone ever so long. Mother? Mother, where are you?
You must be the son of the spirit I met in the realm of the dead. She gave me this
That's a
handkerchief
normal sentence
and
to
asked me
say.
to tell you that she's waiting for you there.
It's Mama's. It even smells like her. I can feel her now. I know where to go.
Wait. Before you go, is there anything you can tell me about the castle?
I like to play in secret places. In the basement behind the Man of Steel is a door. Nobody except me knows it's there anymore. Farewell.
All right, we got some good intel here.
Alexander examines the suit of armor, but sees nothing special. Remembering what the little boy ghost said,
Haha!
Alexander experiments with the suit of armor. He pushes down, then pulls up on the knight's right arm. A secret passage.
Yes!
Alexander hears the sound of voices coming from nearby.
I no longer have the hole in the wall that I lost from the Isle of Wonder. However, there's just naturally holes in the wall.
Alexander peers through the chink in the wall.
Peeping Alexander.
Captain, I've been hearing rumors from the guards who've been watching the princess. They say lately she's been pounding on her door and begging to be let out. Ain't none of my business, sir, but news like that is upsetting the other dogs. Ain't no guard in the castle who would willingly keep the princess anywhere she don't want to be.
Hazred claims that a foreign intruder is here to assassinate her. That's why she's got to be kept under lock and key, right up until the wedding.
Call me an old dog that can't learn new tricks, but I say the princess should be the one giving the orders.
Al-Hazred has been in charge for months, what with the king's death and Casima's mourning. Tonight, the wedding will seal it, and there's nothing we can do about it. Like him or not, he's our liege. Need I remind you of your oath to the crown?
Aye, we've an oath. For the sake of the princess, we'll not be forgetting it. He'd just better treat her well.
Speaking of the Wazir, what do you reckon he's keeping in that magical room of his?
It's not a magic room. It's just the door he's enchanted somehow. I say he's still got the royal treasury in there, along with whatever else he's so eager to protect. Not even the court treasurer is allowed in there anymore.
I heard him in the hall the other day. He was speaking of that door. Black magic is what I say. I heard him say Ali, but then Bay came up and started yapping at me.
Enough! It is not our place to question the practices of our liege, no matter how strange. The wedding will be starting soon. Report to the throne room when you hear the music start.
Alright, that was quite an info dump. The guards are wavering. They don't like the Wazir, but they love the princess. And there's an enchanted door that only he can access. And it seems like you have to talk to it to open it. And look at that, the name Ali again. As Clef the Mouse pointed out, it's like the 4th time they used the name Ali in this game.
Phew, that was a climb. Alexander hears the faint sound of a woman crying nearby.
Could it be?
Alexander peers through the chinks in the wall, trying to locate the source of the crying sounds. Alexander's palms begin to sweat and his heart to race. It's Cosima. He's phoned her.
Psst! Princess Cosima!
What? Who's there?
It is I, Alexander. I'm here behind this wall.
My, how suave that sounds.
Alexander? It really is you. Oh, I knew you were close by, but how did you get inside the castle walls?
Literally.
It's a long story and not important now. You did get my ring.
Oh, yes. It has brought me such comfort, Alexander, to know you were close by and had not forgotten. But you shouldn't be here. You're only endangering yourself.
I don't care about the danger. I would brave anything to learn.
What is it?
Alhazred, do you want to wed him, Cosima?
Oh, please believe me when I say that I never agreed to marry that man. Even when my father trusted Abdul absolutely. I never liked him. But with mother and father gone, I'm afraid there's no stopping him.
If you do not wish to marry him, Cosima, you shall not. I promise you. Only come with me now, and we shall escape.
How? I cannot fit through this wall. Besides, do you think I could leave my kingdom, my people, in Abdul's hands? But Abdul would tear the castle apart if I were to disappear from my room. You shall have to do what you can to delay his plans from your end.
I can't just leave you here.
Alexander, do not despair for me. I have been safe in this room for nearly 6 months now.
Oh.
Abdul can be in no hurry, whatever he plans. After all, I'm to be his bride, am I not? I have been planning too, you see. I believe I can escape. If I can only get a chance to lay my hands on a weapon, there might be an opportunity in the hustle of the wedding.
But I...
Shh, just a moment more, then you must go. Let us not waste time with words. Please, let me just look at you, dear Alexander.
I could hold this scene forever because Cosima's theme is beautiful. Mark Siebert's musical score here is just amazing. And what's really nice is it's a reprisal of a piece he wrote for the 5th game when you first meet Cosima. So it's a nice little continuity between the games. I really like that. You say you need a weapon? I have a Winged One's dagger. Let me stab you.
Here, take this dagger. It's not much, but it might come in handy.
Why, it's perfect. This is just the sort of thing I've been looking for. Thank you, Alexander. I'll keep it close and use it if I must.
Alexander looks with longing at the fair Cosima. She's even more beautiful than he remembered.
Oh no! Someone's coming!
The lock on Cosima's door rattles abruptly.
Alexander, hurry! Step away before they see you!
Alexander hears scuffling and a woman's brief cry from the other side of the wall. Then, silence. Alexander looks through the chinks in the wall, anxious to see what the commotion was about. Cosima is gone. Where could they have taken her? How could he have let them take her?
A fine rescuer I'm turning out to be.
Who is he talking to?
Alexander hears the sound of scratching coming from the other side of the wall.
Probably a mouse.
Alexander looks through the chink in the wall.
Dear Shadrach, salutations from the Society of the Black Cloak, etc., etc. My long preparations are about to come to fruition. In a matter of minutes, I will wed the lovely Cosima. Once I've established my power and my crown, I can stage another accident. The princess has proven infuriatingly stubborn, as you know. She's becoming quite a dangerous little thorn in my side. In a way, it is a shame I have to kill her. She is lovely and would be amusing to keep around, but I can't risk her talking treason to one of the guards. So far, I've managed to keep her locked away, but I can't continue that forever. Well, on to it now. I'd send her to you, but as you know, I had no luck in doing so with Mordak. I close in triumph. King Abdul al-Hazred. I think it's about time to see if Shamir has taken care of the wench as I asked. It's almost time for the wedding.
Boy, good thing he writes out loud.
The Wazir's words fill Alexander with blazing anger and fear for Cosima's life.
That blackguard! That murderous swine! He'll not have his way if I have anything to say about it.
Accursed mountebank! That blackguard. I just love this game so much.
Alexander sees lots of black cloaks. A canopied bed arranged with silk bedclothes and large pillows stands in one corner of the room. A storage trunk sits at the foot of the bed. The trunk bears a large brass lock. The trunk is locked. Alexander inserts the skeleton key in the trunk's lock and turns it. He hears a click. Alexander opens the trunk.
It worked, but it did.
Alexander isn't interested in the oily perfume. The books look interesting, but the castle is not a good place to relax and read. Alexander picks up the most recent letter and examines it. The letter is addressed to Abdul al-Hazred from the wizard Shadrach. It reads, "Greetings to a brother of the Black Cloak. I was sorry to hear of great Mordak's death, though he was a bit of a ninny at chess. It seems the plans for that little kingdom of yours are coming along. I must congratulate you on your handling of the king and queen. Isolating the island so that no protest could develop was another brilliant stroke. It looks like there's not much left to stand in your way. Do as I recommended with the girl, and you shall have your crown."
That fiend!
Fiend.
Alexander opens the ebony box and looks inside. Finding Cosima is no game of chance.
Ha!
Alexander can read the piece of paper without taking it.
Why not? I've picked up everything else.
Inside the ebony box is a piece of paper with the word Zebu printed on it.
That popped up. Definitely a clue.
Alexander crawls back through the wardrobe to reach the secret passage. Since the door on the west wall has no visible knob or handle, Alexander decides to try to open it with his voice. He composes his words carefully.
Listen, door. I would have you open. Ali Zebu.
It worked. A small table graces the middle of the room. The table is covered by a velvet drapery. The initials AA are embroidered on the drapery.
AA? That must stand for Abdul Al-Hazred.
I mean, why don't you just put a picture of him on the table to make it any more obvious that it's his stuff?
Alexander pulls the drapery aside, curious as to what might lie underneath. On the table is a strange-looking stone that's giving off an odd, high-pitched noise.
That must be the Isle of Wonders singing stone. Didn't the queens think that the beast had stolen it?
On the table is a miniature oak tree. It looks very old.
That must be the sacred miniature oak that the Druids thought the Winged Ones stole.
On the table is a fleece made of gold.
That fleece must belong to the Winged Ones, and they thought the Isle of Wonder had taken it.
Come on, Alexander, you're piecing it together. I know you can figure this one out.
On the table is a coat of arms with the head of a beast on the crest.
Beast said that his coat of arms was stolen by the Druids. This must be it.
As Alexander looks at the objects on the table, he realizes the depth of the Wazir's cunning. It must have been the Wazir or an accomplice who stole that one thing most precious to each island, and then leaked rumors that one of the other islands was responsible.
What did the Wazir have to gain by causing the islands to hate one another?
I mean, we already established that.
Those trunks probably contain the kingdom's treasure, once guarded so well and used so wisely by King Caliphim, now in the hands of that blackguard Al-Hazred.
Blackguard.
Alexander decides to leave Beast's coat of arms here in the treasure room until it can be returned to its owner.
Can I have a spear at least?
Alexander doesn't need the gold shield and spears. Besides, the soft gold wouldn't stand up well in a real battle.
Yeah, but you say that, and yet, name one situation where a spear wouldn't be useful.
Alexander hears the sound of music coming from the east. It sounds somewhat classical, but... oh no, it's wedding music.
Oh, it's on. This is happening.
Alexander hears a door off the north hall open. Then, the sound of guard dog footsteps. The footsteps are headed this way.
Quick like bunny. Go, 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 go.
Alexander hears the sound of a guard's footsteps coming from the north. Wait, there are more footsteps approaching from the west. Now what?
Up the stairs, up the stairs, up the stairs. Don't rush or anything, Alexander. It's just your life.
Alexander looks cautiously around the grand hall. There are
peeking.
no guard dogs to be seen. The wedding music is coming from behind those two large doors.
I mean, if you're going to have a wedding, it's probably going to be in the Great Hall. Oh boy.
Prince Alexander, here, the Vizier will have my head for allowing you within a mile of the royal wedding. Since you are of noble birth, I will give you 5 seconds to explain your presence here before killing you. I warn you, it had better be good.
So, we gotta find the letter.
Alexander is carrying a message from his beloved Cosima. Alexander is carrying a letter taken from the Vizier's trunk.
I should just give him the stink flower. Take that! Vile dog. Here, have some mint. No, give him the letter. It's proof of the treason.
If you love your princess, you'll hear me out. The Vizier is not what he appears to be. Cosima is in terrible danger. I have proof that this is so. For your princess's sake, you must believe me.
Let me see that.
Saladin reads the letter, his sword point still against Alexander's throat. Alexander watches the guard dog's noble face darken with rage.
This is treason. I'll have his throat. But how do I know this letter is not a forgery? You could have written this yourself.
But I did not. Have you no doubts of your own about Al-Hazred? Don't you see? All he wants is the crown. Cosima is being coerced. We must stop the wedding.
It is true. I have had my suspicions about the Vizier, especially when King Califim and Queen Alaria died. But I have seen Cosima with him several times. She appears to be quite happy, even enthusiastic. I don't believe she could love him if he truly were so wicked.
I cannot believe for a moment that she loves that snake.
A jilted lover would not believe it. But come, see for yourself.
The captain of the guard leads Alexander into the throne room, where a ceremony seems to be in progress. Alexander feels his blood run cold at the sight.
I, Cosima, declare Abdul al-Hazred as my lawful and beloved husband and king of this realm.
But, Cosima, what are you saying?
Do you still claim that the princess is being forced? Perhaps it's you that's the danger, as the Vizier has said.
Cosima, stop!
Prince Alexander here? This is an outrage! How dare you allow this traitor to get past you, Saladin? You stupid mutt! Can't you even keep the castle free of assassins during your own princess's wedding? Kill him! Kill him now!
Lord Al-Hazred, with all due respect, you are not quite king yet. And this is a wedding ceremony, not an execution.
What? How dare you contradict me, you flea-bitten mongrel! I gave a direct order. Obey me, or feel my wrath.
Milady, I apologize for my behavior, but I am yours to command in all things. I wanted merely to hear your own wishes from your own lips. Tell me what it is that you wish me to do with this young man, and I will obey.
Why, Captain,
Genie!
You heard my
Genie!
dear Abdul. If he wishes this atrocious young man's death, then I want nothing more than to see him get his wish. Obey thy liege now and always.
As you wish, Princess.
Just as Saladin prepares to run Alexander through with his sword, a shout is heard from the direction of the Grand Hall.
Hold! In the name of the true king!
King Caliphim and Queen Ilaria burst into the throne room, looking alive and well and full of wrath. Behind them, a line of supporters look prepared to battle, if necessary, for their beloved royal couple.
Come on, King. Move it
Cosima,
faster.
darling, are you all right? Has he hurt you?
Hands off of her, you murderous goat!
If I want your advice, I'll ask for it, Mother.
But, Caliphim, that's not Cosima. I'd know my daughter anywhere.
What have you done with our daughter, you devil?
The lovely image of Cosima suddenly bursts into smoke and is replaced by the Wazir's genie.
Why, you conniving serpent!
Get him, guards! Saladin, your sword!
Drat it all! You may have ruined my plans, but you won't get me, or your precious Cosima. Get them, Shamir! I command you!
He's getting away! Stop him!
Yes, sire, as soon as I deal with this genie!
Nope.
Shamir, the Wazir's genie, begins to throw balls of dazzling light at the guard dogs.
Okay. Yep. This is above my pay grade. I'm out of here. Get back here. I'm gonna walk up these stairs after you. Not in any hurry. This is all very intense. I need to save.
Alexander, be careful. Al-Hazard has a sword.
Shut up, wench! Shamir Shamazel! Get in here!
Here I am, master!
It's about time, you bumbling fool! How could you let him follow me?
Well, there were the guard dogs, master, and then...
Never mind! Just kill him! Kill him now!
As you wish, master. Razzle, dazzle, snap and snazzle.
Alexander, I did it! I swapped the lamps! Here, quick, take it!
Bless you, Jalo. I knew you could do it. Now get clear, friend.
No argument there, my lord. Good luck!
Good thing the genie's kill spell is really slow.
Shamir Shamazel, hold your spells. I am your master now. I order you to go back into your lamp.
How did you get my lamp? You thief!
You've ruined me!
My lamp! Oh, thank Valhalla! I hated working for that loathsome creature. I already feel his nastiness leaving me. How I've longed for a master like you. I've got a new master. I've got a new master.
It just like throws the genie down the stairs. What is that going to accomplish? After he stabs you, he's going to run down the stairs and grab it. Why not, like, Shamir Shamazel, incapacitate Abdullah Hazred, arrest him, fly him out over the ocean and drop him, like, send him to the Druids. Literally anything else could have come to mind. And he's just like, no, go into the lamp. And then he just throws it. Oh, Prince Alexander. You kill me.
So you are a thief as well, Alexander. Stealing the lamp was very clever, I'll grant you that. But I am the master thief. Face my sword if you dare. The man left standing shall have the lamp.
So shall it be, Alhazred. I don't need the genie to deal with a coward like you.
Guess I'll grab this sword conveniently on the wall.
Inspiration, Alexander fixes upon the only weapon in sight.
Zounds! This sword must weigh a ton.
Good. Then you shall only fail sooner, my prince. So, the mouse would bite?
This mouse shall bite, as you shall soon see. Or should I say, soon feel?
Oh! Sword fight cutscene. Go, Alexander!
You can barely lift that sword, my prince. Better to lay it down now. I promise to dispatch you with little pain.
A tempting offer. But I think I'll wait and see what this sword can do.
Suit yourself.
Just punching each other. Anytime you want to help, Cosima. There we go.
Alexander's arms start to tremble under the effort of wielding the huge sword. His muscles are nearing exhaustion.
Ha! And so it ends.
Not if I can help it, you murderer!
Cosima thrusts the small dagger into Alhazred's shoulder with all her might.
Ah! You dare raise a finger to me? You will regret that, princess.
Ah, Tweety Birds, I did not kill him. Merely knocked him unconscious.
Cosima! Are you all right?
I'm fine, Alexander. I was just so afraid for you.
There's no need to fear anymore, Princess.
Yes, I know. How can I ever repay you? For myself, for my kingdom.
It was not in me to let harm come to you. Can you find it in you, Princess, to give me more than your gratitude?
Alexander, what are you saying?
I love you, Cosima. Would you ever consider... Do you think you could... marry me?
Could you ever have doubted it, my prince?
Ah.
Oh! Guards!
Princess Cosima, are you well?
I'm quite well, thank you. Please take Abdul and put him in the dungeon. See to it that he gets a doctor.
Yes, Majesty.
Like, no parting words, no, kicking and screaming. Just wanders off. Oh.
Cosima and Alexander ask Captain Saladin to perform their wedding ceremony. Saladin is honored to do so.
On this historical day of great joy in the land of the Green Isles, we witness the union of Cosima, beloved princess of this realm, and Alexander, Prince of Daventry. Do you, Prince Alexander of Daventry, take Princess Cosima to be your wife, to love and to cherish for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
And do you, Princess Cosima of the land of the Green Isles, take Prince Alexander to be your husband, to love and to cherish for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Do you have a ring?
I have Alexander's royal insignia ring.
Very good. Please place the ring on Cosima's finger. Who gives this bride to be wed?
Her mother and I willingly give our daughter's hand in wedlock.
Who will speak for the groom?
I will.
Hey, Dad.
Alexander's mother and I recognize his marriage to Princess Cosima with glad hearts and sanction this union.
Then, Alexander and Cosima, I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
Congratulations, my children. I have an important question for you both. Please hear me.
Yes, sire?
Alexander, I welcome you into our family with open arms. I place trust in Alhazred because I so badly wanted a son and a husband for my beloved daughter. I was wrong. But you are true and good, Alexander. You have proven yourself to all my people.
Thank you, sire.
Olaria and I have been through much. Even though we have returned to our kingdom, I do not think we are able to reign again. Will you two consider the crown? I know as king and queen, you can heal this small kingdom from all the damage that Alhazred has inflicted upon it.
Oh, Father!
Why, I'm honored. What do you think, Cosima?
I love my homeland, Alexander. I would be happy to stay and serve it all my days.
Father, I believe I'm needed here. Would you be very disappointed if...
Son, you must follow your destiny. I do believe the land of the Green Isles needs you. You'll be a magnificent king, though dearly missed in Daventry.
Then I accept.
Oh, my boy, what a man you've become. And how I will miss you.
Don't worry, Mother. With Shamir's powers, we'll be able to visit often. I'm not about to forget my family.
Congratulations, Alexander. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, dear sister.
Oh, Alexander, I'm so glad. Between the return of my beloved parents and our new reign, you've made me so happy.
I'm glad I could make up for some of your suffering, my beautiful wife.
Congratulations, King Alexander. When we return home to Daventry, your crew will be glad to hear that their battle at sea was worthwhile in bringing forth a new monarch.
We were so worried when your men arrived home without you, son. I'm so thankful that you are safe and happy.
And I am as grateful that my crew did not pay for my driven heart.
You have only brought us all good fortune, sire. With Shamir saved and his power used for good, reuniting the islands will be far easier. He has already repaired the ferry. Your road will be easier now that the islands are no longer feuding. Already the wounds are starting to heal.
Yes, my love. Discovering the island's stolen treasures has done more to bring peace to this land than anything else. It is now clear that Alhazred had Shamir steal each of the island's most valued treasures, then blame the thefts on others to cause the islands to hate each other.
Now let us celebrate our good fortune. The evil that has plagued this land is done, and a new reign begins. Long live King Alexander and Queen Cosima.
Long live King Alexander! Long live Queen Cosima! Long live the land of the Green Isles! Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!
Just get all the voice actors to shout into the microphone at the same time. Or barring that, get them to shout individually, and we'll just layer their screams on top of each other. Hooray! I love this game. It just makes me so happy. Yet I lost a follower during it. Like, I just can't win. I was at 49 2 days ago. I'm already down 2. Now, there should be a song here. Is there not? There was a song that was written in like the style of Bryan Adams specifically for this game that used the Casima's theme. I feel like it should be playing right now. Where is Girl in the Tower? I'm utterly amazed. Where is Girl in the Tower? Oh, terrible that you don't get to experience this. I'm so sad. Oh, I won't even try to sing it for you, but it's something. I wonder if the Good Old Games version just didn't get the rights to it. This is one of the things I loved is that this game, like nowadays, everything is motion capture. But in this game, they actually had actors in period costumes do some of the scenes so that the artists would have something to work off of. So, like a lot of those close up scenes where it's like Abdul standing around talking with the guard dog and whatnot, or the scene where Alexander like bends down and he's kissing Cosima while they kneel. They had actual actors do that, and they took like video and photographs of it, and they used that so that they could then illustrate and get the characters like proportions right and give the animator something to look at. And it's just like so cool because they're doing this in the 90s. Like nowadays, we play a game, full score. Oh, boom, boom, boom. I'm so happy. Thank you. You can do so easily by restoring back to a point just before the druid's rainstorm. Don't go back to see the druids, instead head for the castle. Yes, however, I like that I got the full score. Ah, that feels good. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Like nowadays, you play like Far Cry 6, it's not just Giancarlo Esposito's voice. Like, it's his face. It's him, which is so cool. But that's only accomplished through all sorts of capture work and like they put the stickers on the people. And I kind of miss the like way they used to do it. Oh, there's my son. Well, that was fun. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you playing along, and I hope you have a great Monday.